Hello, and welcome to The Inspired Lens, the place where we explore the stories and ideas that illuminate our path to a more meaningful life. I'm your host, Silas Lounge. Can you hear it? That constant hum, not just in the world around us, but inside our own minds? The never-ending to-do lists, the replays of past conversations, the worries about what tomorrow might bring. How many of us feel like we're sprinting through life, perpetually caught between what was and what might be, rarely stopping to simply be? A recent study suggested that our minds wander almost 47% of the time. Nearly half our lives spent not fully present in the moment we're actually living. Imagine what it would feel like to reclaim even a fraction of that lost presence. To find a quiet space amidst the chaos. Today we're embarking on a journey, not to a distant land, but inward. We're exploring the profound yet accessible practices of mindfulness and meditation, ancient tools that are more relevant than ever in our hyper-stimulated modern world. We'll discover how these practices can help us cultivate present moment awareness, significantly reduce stress, enhance our emotional regulation, and ultimately guide us toward a deeper sense of inner peace. This isn't about emptying your mind. It's about becoming more acquainted with it and learning to navigate its currents with grace. So, what exactly are we talking about when we say mindfulness and meditation? These terms are often used interchangeably, and while they are deeply connected, they have distinct nuances. Think of mindfulness as a quality of awareness, a way of paying attention. It's about intentionally bringing your focus to the present moment, to your thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and the surrounding environment without judgment. It's that gentle curiosity when you notice the warmth of the sun on your skin. Truly taste your morning coffee, or listen, really listen, to a friend without planning your response. Meditation, on the other hand, is more of the formal practice, the training gym for our mindfulness muscle. It's the dedicated time we set aside to cultivate that mindful awareness. There are countless forms, from focusing on the breath, to body scans, to loving kindness meditations, and walking meditations. Each is a pathway to the same core, presence. I remember when I first heard about meditation, I pictured saffron robes and silent retreats on mountaintops, something completely out of reach from my busy life. But I also carried this constant, low-level anxiety, a feeling of being overwhelmed by the relentless pace of everything. One day, a friend, let's call her Clara, shared her story. Clara was a whirlwind, a successful entrepreneur, a mother of two, juggling a million things. She always seemed stressed, her energy frayed. Then, over a few months, I noticed a change. She seemed calmer, more centered, even amidst her usual demanding schedule. When I asked her what had shifted, she smiled and said, "I started sitting, just for 10 minutes a day." She explained she'd started a simple breath-focused meditation. She wasn't trying to stop her thoughts, just observe them, like clouds passing in the sky. She described it as finding an anchor in a stormy sea. Her story wasn't about a dramatic transformation overnight, but a gradual unfolding of inner calm. It was incredibly inspiring because it made this ancient practice feel human, accessible, and profoundly practical. That's the beauty of it. It's not about achieving some esoteric state of bliss, but about learning to be with ourselves, exactly as we are, moment by moment. Clara's story isn't unique. Millions are discovering the tangible benefits of these practices, and science is increasingly backing them up. When we consistently practice mindfulness and meditation, we're literally reshaping our brains. Neuroscientists talk about neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to change and adapt. Studies have shown that regular meditation can shrink the amygdala, the brain region associated with fear and stress response. Imagine turning down the volume on your internal alarm system. Simultaneously, it can increase gray matter density in areas linked to learning, memory, self-awareness, and compassion. Beyond the brain scans, what does this mean for our daily lives? It means a greater capacity to manage stress. Instead of being instantly hijacked by a stressful thought or situation, mindfulness gives us that crucial pause, a moment to choose our response rather than react impulsively. It's like building a buffer between a trigger and our reaction. It means enhanced emotional regulation. We become better at recognizing our emotions as they arise. Without being overwhelmed by them, we learn to observe anger, sadness, or anxiety without judgment, understanding that they are temporary states, not the entirety of who we are. This doesn't mean we don't feel deeply. It means we are less likely to be capsized by the waves of our emotions. And perhaps most profoundly, it leads to a deeper sense of inner peace. By anchoring ourselves in the present, we spend less time lost in regrets about the past or anxieties about the future. We begin to find contentment in the here and now, appreciating the small joys and navigating challenges with greater equanimity. Let me share another small story. Think of a musician learning a complex piece. At first, their fingers are clumsy. They hit wrong notes. The rhythm is off. It's frustrating. But with consistent, focused practice, their fingers start to find their way. The notes flow more easily. The melody emerges. They're not fighting the instrument anymore. They're in harmony with it. Our minds are much the same. When we first try to be mindful, our thoughts might seem louder, more chaotic than ever. That's normal. It's like turning on a light in a cluttered room. You suddenly see what was always there. The practice isn't about forcing the thoughts away, but about gently, persistently bringing our attention back again and again to our chosen anchor, perhaps our breath. Each time we do that, we're strengthening that mindfulness muscle, developing the art of letting go of distractions and returning to presence. This consistent return is the core of the practice. This all sounds wonderful, you might be thinking, but how do I actually do it? The good news is you don't need any special equipment, just a willingness to try. Let's explore a couple of simple practices you can begin today. First, the cornerstone of many meditation practices, mindful breathing. Find a comfortable position, either sitting on a chair with your feet flat on the floor or on a cushion on the ground. You can close your eyes gently or keep a soft, unfocused gaze downwards. Bring your attention to your breath. Notice the sensation of the air entering your nostrils, filling your lungs, and the gentle release as you exhale. Don't try to change your breathing in any way. Just observe its natural rhythm. Your mind will wander. That's absolutely okay. It's what minds do. When you notice your thoughts have drifted to a sound, a plan, a memory, gently acknowledge it without judgment, and then softly guide your attention back to your breath. Each breath is a new beginning, a fresh opportunity to be present. You can do this for just 1 minute, or 5, or 10. The duration is less important than the consistency and the gentle intention. Another beautiful practice is the body scan. This involves bringing awareness sequentially to different parts of your body. You might start with your toes, noticing any sensations, tingling, warmth, pressure, without judging them. Then slowly move your attention up through your feet, ankles, legs, torso, arms, hands, neck, and head. It's a wonderful way to reconnect with your physical self and cultivate a sense of groundedness. This can be particularly helpful if you find it hard to quiet your thoughts, as focusing on physical sensations can be more tangible. And mindfulness isn't just for formal sitting practice. You can integrate it into your daily activities. This is sometimes called informal mindfulness. Try mindfully washing the dishes. Feel the warmth of the water, the texture of the soap, the movement of your hands. When you drink a cup of tea or coffee, savor the aroma, the warmth of the mug, the taste. When you're walking, feel your feet connecting with the ground, the air on your skin, the sights and sounds around you. These moments, woven throughout your day, can become small anchors of presence, little islands of peace. The key is patience and self-compassion. There's no perfect way to meditate, no goal to achieve beyond simply showing up for yourself. Some days will feel easier, more focused. Other days, your mind might feel like a runaway train. Both are part of the journey. The practice is in the gentle returning, again and again. Cultivating mindfulness is like tending a garden. It requires gentle, consistent effort. You wouldn't plant a seed and expect a full bloom overnight. You water it, ensure it gets sunlight, protect it from harsh weather. Similarly, your mindfulness practice will flourish with regular, kind attention. Don't aim for perfection, aim for presence. Even a few minutes each day can begin to create ripples of change. Perhaps you start with 5 minutes of mindful breathing in the morning, or you choose one daily activity, like brushing your teeth, to do with complete, non-judgmental attention. You might encounter challenges. I don't have time. My mind is too busy. I get restless. These are common experiences. Remember Clara? She started with just 10 minutes. Small, consistent efforts are far more powerful than sporadic, lengthy sessions that feel like a burden. If your mind is busy, that's an opportunity to practice observing those busy thoughts without getting swept away. If you feel restless, notice that restlessness with curiosity. The journey of mindfulness is deeply personal. It's about discovering what works for you, what resonates with your spirit. It's about learning to be your own best friend, offering yourself the same kindness and understanding you would offer someone you care about. This isn't just about stress reduction. It's about rediscovering the richness of your own life, moment by moment. It's about finding that still point in the turning world, that quiet space within from which you can navigate life's joys and challenges with greater wisdom, compassion, and peace. So, as we draw this episode to a close, what are key takeaways? First, mindfulness is about paying attention to the present moment without judgment, and meditation is the practice that strengthens this ability. Second, the benefits are profound. From reduced stress and better emotional regulation to a deeper connection with ourselves and the world. And third, starting is simple. A few minutes of mindful breathing, a mindful moment during your day. These small steps can lead to significant shifts. My invitation to you this week is this: choose one small way to incorporate mindfulness into your life. Perhaps it's a 5-minute mindful breathing exercise each morning. Or maybe you decide to drink your first cup of coffee or tea mindfully each day. Notice how it feels. There's no right or wrong, only your experience. This journey inward is one of the most rewarding we can undertake. It's not about escaping life, but about engaging with it more fully, with open eyes and an open heart. Thank you for joining me on The Inspired Lens. I hope this exploration of mindfulness and meditation has sparked a sense of curiosity and possibility for you. If you found value in today's episode, please like this video, subscribe to The Inspired Lens for more inspiring stories and insights, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next journey together. We'd love to hear about your experiences or any questions you might have. Please share them in the comments below. Until next time, may you find moments of peace in the unfolding now. I'm Silas Lounge, and this has been The Inspired Lens.